Good evening, everybody, and thank you for being here to our band Banquet 2020 in a format that I don't think any of us really anticipated ever happening. But such is life, and here we are. Hope you are all doing well, adapting to very different circumstances. I hope that your family is having a wonderful time being together, and we're all sort of surviving this together. The band banquet is always one of my favorite events of the year because it's a time for all of us to get together. And when I say all of us, I mean all of us. It's easy to think of students and teachers as being the ones that do the work. However, if it were not for parents buying reeds, buying sticks, telling our kids that music is important and appreciating them by coming to concerts, extended families attending concerts and supporting us in so many ways, we wouldn't be able to be here. So thank you very much for being here. As I said before, the school year 2020 is one that we are never going to forget. Aside from the virus closures, there's been lots of challenges, with our school construction being underway, and us being in the auditorium for a class has presented some challenges. Having school instruments stored on the floor year round, off stage has certainly been a challenge. Not being able to be in our band room and just getting to class has changed so many times throughout the year of now we're coming in this door and exiting that door. There's been so many different system changes that we have gone through this year, but have had amazing successes as well and memories that we'll never forget. Being able to perform in the new Barlow Auditorium was really cool. Being the first ever to be in that performance space and witness of finishing touches being put on our band room, our new band room, even if we weren't able to get in there. So tonight, again, we thank you for being here. We're going to go through a year in review, hand out lots of awards, and celebrate some pretty outstanding things that people have done. Feel free to comment as well in an appropriate manner and congratulate students receiving awards, sharing memories in the chat window along. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started now with our year in review and awards. Our first indicator that this year was going to be a special year for freshman band actually came in the spring of 2019 when we got our forecasting lists for incoming freshmen. We immediately saw a great big group from 3 outstanding middle schools. Each year, freshman band is successful because of those outstanding middle school teachers that we should really thank for all the work they did. But we got a really nice number of students in from all of our middle schools that we were able to bring in and start at a pretty high level. We had great instrumentation right off the bat, a very strong low brass section with our tuba section and trombone section being super strong. The beginning of the year for us in freshman band, as always, is just about learning how to work together. Rehearsal expectations, getting used to new sounds, listening to each other, and really emphasizing the importance of that listening so that we can set stuff in place to be successful in the years to come. We had a very strong fall concert, which was the first concert that we ever got to play in our new auditorium, and it's pretty special that our freshman band was the first ever freshman band to be able to do that. We also incorporated a brand new teacher into our program as well, a future teacher, a wonderful future teacher by the name of Colin Stegner. He was able to work with our freshman band, get experience working with them, and we really benefited from his expertise as well. Our winter concert, we got to grow upon our successes, play some more challenging music, and again, take a real big step forward in our performance as we go through. At the end of first semester, after our winter concert, we moved the number of people out of freshman band and into concert band, which really set the stage for some growth second semester. A lot of students in freshman band were now pushed into leadership roles of playing first chair parts, being leaders in rehearsal as well. And it's wonderful to see those students step up. and take on those leadership roles and perform so well. In the spring, we were playing 3 pieces before school got closed that we were going to be taking to Sandy High School to our Mount Hood Conference Cadet Band Festival. 3 pieces that they were playing so well, and we were so getting ready to just kill it. Usually we perform 2 pieces at the Mount Hood Conference Cadet Band Festival, but our group picked up that music so quickly we actually added a 3rd piece, which I can't remember doing in a long time. So they were doing a great job in working together, performing exciting music together. And even after the school got closed down because of the coronavirus, our freshman band has done exceptional work continuing on with our distance learning, doing weekly assignments in music performance, music theory, journaling on performances, and research submissions as well. So even after stuff got closed down, they have done a fantastic job. Couldn't have asked for a better year from freshman band, so we're going to go into some awards right now. The awards that we hand out in each group are awards that are really meaningful because they don't just come from me, they come from students themselves. About a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, we sent out a Google form for students to vote on outstanding members in their own ensembles. So all the ensemble awards that we're handing out are voted on by their peers, which make them even more meaningful. The first award we're passing out, although paper versions of these certificates will certainly follow, is Outstanding Woodwind. We ask students to vote on a woodwind player that exhibits fantastic playing, great leadership, and just a wonderful person to have in the ensemble, something that a lot of people look up to for their playing and their leadership. Really thrilled this year that our students voted in freshman band to name this year's Outstanding Woodwind Madeline Bailey. Congratulations, Madeline. This year's Outstanding Brass member goes to a brass musician that again shows outstanding playing, dedication to the ensemble, and wonderful leadership as well. This person's an absolute pleasure to have in class, not just because of their great playing, but again, because they always have such a great attitude and students really look up to them, figuratively and literally. This year's Outstanding Brass Award goes to Evan Hart. Congratulations, Evan. We ask students then to vote for Outstanding Percussionist. Outstanding Percussion is similar to the other awards, but also different in that percussionists are responsible for being excellent on more than just one instrument. We don't have students just play snare drum or just play mallets. They really get a broad cross-section of lots of different instruments. The person that won this year's Outstanding Percussion in freshman band is someone that did show proficiency, high-level proficiency on snare drum, on mallets, on drum set, on lots of things. So join me in congratulating this year's Outstanding Percussionist in freshman band to Emmett Montgomery. Congratulations, Emmett. The Most Improved Award, I think out of all of them, is probably the most meaningful award, and I think maybe one of the most important ones to receive as well. That's because no matter what level you come in at, we're all striving to improve. If you're coming in at a high level, we want to see you improve. If you're coming in and a little bit challenged and you improve a lot, that's fantastic. Regardless of where we come in, we are all looking to improve. This year's Most Improved Award goes to somebody that I'm really thrilled about, someone that has worked very hard, does play very well, and has just a wonderful attitude for success as well. So I want to congratulate this year's Freshman Most Improved Award to Connor Olila. Congratulations, Connor. And the final award for freshman band is one called Most Inspirational. The Most Inspirational Award is not a performance award, but it's really an attitude, a positive attitude award. We ask students to vote for somebody that day in, day out, no matter where we are in the school year, what's going on, before the concert, right after a concert, in the dark days of January and February where it's raining all the time, a person that always comes in with a great attitude and is just a lot of fun to have in class. So I want to congratulate a very deserving Most Inspirational Award for this year's freshman band to Aiden Hart. Congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations to a fantastic year freshman band. This year was a really great year in our stage band. Our stage band is our beginning jazz ensemble. It's an ensemble that you really need to have no jazz experience as well. Certainly, we do have some people coming in with some really great jazz experience. But if you ever listen to a jazz ensemble and say, "Hey, that's pretty cool. I think I want to try that," stage band is a class you should really consider taking. It's a really fun class as well. It's one of our smaller classes, so we tend to goof around a little bit more, laugh a little bit more, and have a really good time doing what we do. We started with a really big group this year in stage band, and many people on new instruments as well. Uh, Again, if stage band is something you're interested in doing and you happen to play flute, if you happen to play French horn, a non-traditional jazz instrument, you can pick up a new instrument. And we had a lot of people do that. We had clarinet players and pick up a saxophone. We had tuba players picking up trombones. We had bass players picking up trumpet. And students that had never played drum set before jumping in on drum set for the first time. And seeing those first steps of success are really, really pretty awesome. It makes it a really, really fun class to teach. Having a flute player play bari sax so well is also one of the first times I've ever had that before, and doing it as well as Michelle did too is pretty cool. But really, really proud of the tremendous growth that we've had in the group, especially in our rhythm section. Like I said, we had a lot of new people and new places there. They did a really good job. The importance of the rhythm section in a jazz band is just huge, and they did a really, really great job with that. This year's trombone section in stage band was probably the strongest stage band trombone section I have ever had in a stage band. Played really, really well in multiple parts, and being able to hear those chords was really, really great. We had a really fun fall concert, and it's pretty cool that if you're in stage band this year, you are the first group ever to play in our new auditorium. At our fall concert, stage band was up first, and they got to be the first group to play at our fall concert. Had a really great fall concert, and then had an opportunity to hit the road in December and play at the Mount Hood Conference Jazz Festival over at Reynolds High School. They did a really great job presenting a program, had a great clinic with a jazz professional, and had several students named outstanding soloists at the contest as well. In the spring, we were busy preparing for performance at Gresham Manor Retirement Center, which we take the stage band to each year. The group had a number of big band pieces prepared, and they also had a lot of small group numbers prepared that students themselves chose, arranged, and prepared. All they had was the melody of the tune, and it was up to them to develop the form of the tune, the soloists of the tune, how many times they were playing it, how many times they were starting it. Really cool experience to be able to arrange our own group collaboratively in a small group, our own piece. Unfortunately, school got closed right before that happened, so we did not have a chance to perform those. But just seeing them go through that experience and being able to work and have fun with each other was really cool to see. Stage band as well has grown a lot during distance learning. Students each week were playing tunes with a provided recording rhythm section, which is great experience for them to do. So really proud of how they have done throughout the year as well. We asked students in stage band to vote for who they feel are some of the outstanding members of the group. Students voted, and I'm happy to present these following awards. The first award goes to Outstanding Saxophone. Outstanding Saxophone certainly goes to a saxophone player who throughout the year has shown excellence on their instrument, both in their playing and their leadership. Super thrilled that the students voted this year's Outstanding Saxophone to be Porfirio Tello Hernandez. Congratulations, Porfirio. This year's outstanding brass member goes to a trombone or trumpet player that has exhibited outstanding playing this year. This person is certainly a fantastic player and has also dedicated a lot of time in the class to arranging a small piece that I was just talking about a little while ago, and also seeing to it that his section and others have a lot of fun in class too. So real pleased to announce this year's outstanding brass player in stage band to Ivan Schrepping. Congratulations, Ivan. Outstanding rhythm section in stage band this year goes to a rhythm section member, piano, guitar, bass, or drums, that also has shown outstanding playing and leadership. This person was named Outstanding Soloist as well at the Mount Hood Conference Festival. If you've ever heard this person play, you know that they are pretty special at what they do. So congratulations to this year's outstanding rhythm section in stage band to Isaac Ubaldo Chavez. Congratulations, Isaac. The Most Improved Award, again, is one I think that's super important to receive, and this person is so very well deserving. This is a person that is new on their instrument as well, and was pretty frightened, I think, to begin, but has done a great job growing through second semester. Real neat that the students voted on this year's Most Improved in Stage Band to Julia Schmidt. Congratulations, Julia. Most Inspirational Award in Stage Band goes to a young man who has spent the year in stage band, both playing really well, but really cool how much he supported others, both in congratulating them when they did great things and assisting others when they needed that little lift. The person did it, I don't think, for any recognition at all, but students really appreciated it and noticed it as well. So real happy to present this year's Most Inspirational Award in Stage Band to Spence Cheney. Congratulations, Spence. The final award in stage band is called Outstanding Soloist. In jazz, so much of what we do and so much of jazz history is based on improvisation. The ability to make up music as the music goes along based on your knowledge of scales and chords. Takes a lot of courage to be able to stand up and play without something that you have played 100 times right in front of you. And the two members that are receiving this award had actually tied in number of votes. And these people have been very willing to stand up and perform, and have done so in a really fantastic capacity. So co-winners of this year's Outstanding Soloist in Stage Band are Isaac Ubaldo Chavez and Porfirio Tello Hernandez. Congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations on a great year in stage band. It has been a tremendous year in concert band. Concert band is our intermediate of our three large concert ensembles, made up of mostly sophomores and juniors, but we do have some freshmen, some seniors in there as well. And the work that they do throughout the year is probably, I think, one of the most fun, because there's so much improvement. There's so much fun in the class. The students are there because they enjoy playing music and having fun together. And this year was probably one of the most fun concert bands that we've had in a long time. The amount of improvement that the group made from the beginning of the year, the first piece that we played for a fall concert, through Alligator Alley that we played, has just been incredible to see how much this group has improved. Just a very welcoming and fun group, which made it the perfect ensemble for Mr. Stegner to work the most amount of time with. The welcoming attitude that they have, the desire to succeed, just really supported Mr. Stegner in an incredible way, and I know he appreciated that. In concert band, we had a fantastic fall concert, which we had fun preparing. We had many people new to football pep band this year, which was a lot of fun to put together. This year's football pep band was the first pep band ever to play in our new stadium, in the new covered bleachers, which was really neat. And our team treated us to quite a few games as well. This year's pep band got to experience more postseason than I think Barlow pretty much ever has before, except maybe one other time. But a really fun year to incorporate concert band into pep band. We had an excellent winter concert that we got to grow from our fall concert and be able to improve the literature that we played with some real challenging music. Second semester brought us many new faces from freshman band, which really enabled us to play with a bigger sound, fuller sound, and play some more challenging music. The addition that those freshmen made really made an impact and enabled us to grow almost immediately to be able to do, which was great. Mr. Stegner took over 100% starting in January. He took over warm-ups, rehearsals, and basically had 100% of the podium time. Great experience for him and great experience for our kids too. I really did not feel like the students were cheated at all, but they were treated to a really fantastic educator and really had fun working with him. They were getting set to perform at the Mount Hood Conference Cadet Band Festival, a really tough program. Alligator Alley is probably one of the toughest pieces that we've done with concert band in a really long time. In the independence of parts, Kyle's bassoon solo at the beginning, the independence of the percussion parts, the growth in our clarinet section, as well as the strength of our tuba section has been fantastic. Trumpet section as well. Across the band, they have grown in so many ways. And anytime a group can really have a lot of fun in what they do and really work hard and improve, it's what every teacher dreams of. So awesome job this year, concert band. And now for some awards. Starting with Outstanding Woodwind, this year's concert band Outstanding Woodwind goes to a gentleman who has been towards the top of his section pretty much the whole year. Plays with a super confident sound and is a really fantastic leader as well. Not only concert band, but across our program too. So really happy to award this year's Outstanding Woodwind and Concert Band to Mr. Jaden Bales. Congratulations, Jaden. This year's Outstanding Brass member goes to an individual that had worked very hard throughout the year. Really set a tone for their section, not only in their playing, but in their work ethic as well. This person only spent really a few weeks in concert band as well, being a freshman that had moved up. And the fact that he made that much of an impression in such a short amount of time really means something. So congratulations to this year's Outstanding Brass member of concert band, Isaac Ubaldo Chavez. Congratulations, Isaac. This year's Outstanding Percussion section Outstanding Percussion member could have gone to so many people. I spent a lot of time back in the percussion section this year with Mr. Stegner being on the podium. And really what everybody brought to the table in that section was really fantastic, and the wonderful way they worked together too. This year's Outstanding Percussion member of concert band is someone that really worked hard, not only in their playing, but in the support of others. So congratulations to Outstanding Percussionist Spence Cheney. Congratulations, Spence. Most Improved, again, goes to somebody that people noticed as working really hard and being passionate about getting better on their instrument. And there's no question this person certainly did that this year. Not only improved, but had a lot of fun in doing so. Congratulations to this year's Most Improved, Reed Widman. Finally, Most Inspirational Award, again, goes to somebody who comes with a fantastic attitude day in, day out. Someone that you're just really glad to have in class. They make class a lot of fun to be in and really bring a lot to the table in that regard. There was a tie in the voting, so we'll be giving out 2 awards for Most Inspirational and Concert Band to Spence Cheney and Jaden Bales. Congratulations to our award winners, and congratulations Concert Band on a really great year. Jazz Band, the Class Jazz Band is our advanced jazz ensemble made up of fantastic musicians who really love playing their instruments and love playing jazz. Not always love getting up at the hour that we have to. Zero period is when our jazz band meets, and they start class at 6:30 in the morning. So you know it is a dedicated group of musicians. Despite the early hour, we work really hard and have a lot of fun in what we do, and this year's group was certainly no exception. We had a lot of new members, but a lot of fantastic veteran leadership as well, which made the group really cool to have that high level of talent and big rate of improvement from new members coming in and seeing that work expectation as we move forward. Improvement of the group has been extraordinary. The trombone section has grown wonderfully and are all returning next year, which is fantastic. Growth of our rhythm section as well has continued, which is fantastic. We've got a lot of juniors in the section who have been in the group before, who are going to do a fantastic job next year in leading our jazz band as seniors as well. The saxophone section has been, I think, a strength from the beginning of the year. Really wonderful players and a lot of fun in the attitude and work ethic that they have there too. And the trumpets this year have been amazing as well. You know, it's not uncommon in a section to have maybe one really great player and a bunch of followers, but I felt like our trumpet section this year was a really unified section where everybody, strong players, brought a lot to the table. Caleb's leadership. Charlie was a new member this year, but did a fantastic job. Sully always brings the swag that Sully does. Aiden's addition this year was fantastic, and Emily's soloing this year, I think, has just blown everybody away. So really great job from our trumpet section too. Jazz band had a lot of fun opening up our year at our fall concert, doing a great job, and doing a wonderful job at the Mount Hood Conference League Jazz Festival as well. Lots of high compliments from the adjudicators and clinicians, and lots of awards for outstanding musicians and outstanding soloists. We had a sort of a rare achievement this year. We had one of our members, Jordan Gabor, audition and be accepted to the All-State Jazz Ensemble of one of only 2 alto saxophones that were accepted across the state. Jordan had the opportunity to rehearse and perform with that group in January down in Eugene, an unbelievably good jazz band, which Jordan was asked to solo as well on a number of pieces there. So really great recognition for our program and for Jordan there too. In the spring, we were invited to perform with the Mount Hood Community College Jazz Band, a really wonderful jazz band, on a program with guest artist, flugelhorn player Dimitri Matheny. Dimitri is a fantastic musician who worked with us a little bit, soloed with us. As we were performing, we're yelling, "Yeah!" from backstage. When he soloed with the group, he kind of traded with Jordan a little bit. Jordan played a couple minutes worth of solo, and Dimitri came on and basically played everything that Jordan did back to him and stuff, which was super, super cool. The band was really excited and was really a wonderful highlight for our year. Literally 2 days after that performance is when the schools were canceled due to the coronavirus. So it was a really, really wonderful time to perform with the Mount Hood Band and put a really nice bow in the end of what was a fantastic year. The awards for this year's jazz band begin with Outstanding Saxophone, and that goes to a member of the ensemble that really exhibits excellence in their playing in the section, both in the section and as a soloist. This year's Outstanding Saxophone goes to someone that has been outstanding from their freshman year all the way to their senior year. Congratulations, as voted on by the students, Outstanding Saxophone, Jordan Gabor. Congratulations, Jordan. This year's Outstanding Brass member goes to a person that has been playing in the jazz band for quite some time. Outstanding player, outstanding leader, and is going to continue being a fantastic musician as he continues on playing in music after high school. As voted on by the students, congratulations to this year's outstanding brass member and jazz band to Caleb Brown. The outstanding rhythm section member, like in stage band, goes to the outstanding, in this case, guitar, bass, or drummer, that shows fantastic playing ability, work ethic, rehearsal ability, and super deserving to hand this year's, I wish I could hand it to him, award for outstanding percussion in jazz band to Jarrett Albello and Parker Williams. Congratulations, guys. The most improved award in jazz band this year goes to someone that has been new to the jazz ensemble this year and made an impact not only on their playing, but specifically on their improvement. Very confident player, someone I'm looking forward to continuing to see grow next year. This year's most improved goes to Jaden Bales. Good job, Jaden. This year's most inspirational goes to someone, again, with a fantastic positive attitude, which at 6:30 in the morning is pretty darn important. This person was always ready with a quick, witty comment and was just a lot of fun to have in class. As voted on by the group, this year's most inspirational member of jazz band is Jaden Bales. Congratulations to Jaden. And finally, outstanding soloist, again, is just a jazz and stage band award that goes to someone that has really pushed themselves with improvisation. Not only the ability to kind of make stuff up as they go along, but to be stylistically appropriate, to listen, and to really grow as a soloist. And I think it's a pretty easy selection. This year's outstanding soloist in jazz band goes to Jordan Gabor. Congratulations on the awards, everybody, and congratulations, jazz band, on a fantastic year. Our symphonic band is our most advanced large concert ensemble, and one that's made up mostly of juniors and seniors, but we certainly do have some sophomores in there as well. Being the senior-most group, it's a group that tends to be kind of the most tightly knit group as well, having been performing together for so long, which makes it a really fun ensemble to be in, both for its musical excellence and for its community as well. We knew coming into this year it was going to be a unique year. Our senior numbers were a little bit smaller than they've normally been. And therefore our sophomore and junior numbers were a little bit larger than they've normally been, which created this really nice blend where we leaned on seniors for leadership even more, and got to see this wonderful youth movement throughout the ensemble as well. It's been great to hear their musical growth, and even more great to see the growth in friendships around the group as well. The beginning of the year, we had several students audition for the Oregon All-State Band, and we're really excited to have 5 students accepted. Those accepted were Nathan Shanneman on trombone, Robbie Johnson on tenor saxophone, Emma Harms on French horn, Jordan Gabor on both oboe and alto saxophone, and Coral Beck on bass clarinet. Those students had the wonderful opportunity of being accepted and performing with those all-state groups in Eugene in January. So certainly congratulations to those people. Also in the fall, like concert band, we had a great experience of being able to open up our new covered bleachers in the football stadium. And thanks to the leadership of those returning members, had a great sounding band. Right around that same time, like we do every year, we took Symphonic Band to a retreat at Eagle Fern Camp in Estacada, a highlight of our year where we get to spend an overnight there. Intense musical rehearsals, as well as getting to know each other and playing and doing activities that encourage teamwork that we certainly need moving forward. Highlights from that retreat included the ropes challenge, which sections got to do together. Frisbee golf, we had Mrs. Miller as a guest clinician, which was fantastic. Great food again from the O'Hara family, and a super intense game of bunco like we always do as well. But certainly a great time at our retreat and our fall experience there. Our fall concert enabled us to again open our auditorium in a really exciting way, our newly remodeled auditorium. Our winter concert again showed a lot of growth, and we got to perform one of my favorite pieces, which I selected for this group, Russian Christmas music. This big epic piece that was about 15 or 16 minutes, a really exciting and beautiful piece of music, which was, I think, a perfect fitting for the opening of our beautiful new space. I got lots of emails from parents and actually people that I didn't know that reached out that were really moved by that piece. Really, really fantastic job done there. As we rolled into spring, it gets a little bit busier for Symphonic Band as we not only prepare for our concert festival season, but also for solo ensemble festivals. At the end of January, beginning of February, we all split into small groups, quartets, quintets, small ensembles, and worked independently on literature with a little help from myself and Mr. Stegner to prepare for solo and ensemble festival. So we had both of those things going on at the same time. At Park Rose High School, at the District Solo and Ensemble Festival, Barlow had a very, very successful day with outstanding musical performances. We had 7 soloists that qualified for the State Solo Festival. That was Robbie Johnson on tenor saxophone, Kailisha Carlos on mallets, Jordan Gabor on oboe, J.C. Felzine on alto saxophone, Caleb Brown on trumpet, and Andrew Schroeder on French horn. All those students were invited either to go or as alternates to the State Solo Contest, one of the most competitive and select events that we have in music. So having that many people was really exciting. We also qualified 5 ensembles, which was by far the most of any school there to participate in the OMEA State Ensemble Contest. We had over 30 students selected to move on to the state level across 5 ensembles. Our trombone quartet, our trumpet ensemble, our percussion ensemble, our saxophone ensemble, and our French horn quartet were among those recommended for state level competition. Unfortunately, both the state solo and the state ensemble things happened after everything got shut down, so they weren't able to participate at that level, but a super great honor just to be selected there as well. On the full concert side, at the end of February, we took the band to George Fox University for our first band festival of the year, which was awesome. They performed really well, qualified for the state band contest right away by all of the judges. And to be able to do that at the same time that we were preparing for all of the solo and ensemble stuff was a really big accomplishment. And right after we closed was sort of the time that we were really going to buckle down and really put polish on that music to get ready for a trip that we were to be taking at Western Oregon University, the Mount Hood Conference, Symphonic Band Festival, and then certainly the state band contest as well. Although we didn't get to participate in any of those, it was great that we had qualified already to be able to go. To say that we qualified and being able to play at that level. We also were not able to go on a beach trip that we were going to do right after the contest as well, which was kind of sad, but I just feel great in my heart about the work that we did in Symphonic Band this year, how much fun the students had, and the great level of musicianship that they were able to achieve. So great job, Symphonic Band. And several awards to hand out for Symphonic Band members as well. The first award that I had wanted to announce is what we call the Wall Award. If you remember the wall in the old band room, Mr. Bolton many years ago started putting names of people on the wall of students that distinguished themselves as musicians in the state of Oregon by either being invited to the All-State Honor Ensembles, All-Northwest Honor Ensembles, or the OSAA State Solo Contest. We are continuing that tradition. Names will be actually going on the wall right outside the band room on a big mural that we're excited to be able to get going next year. And 3 students were selected this year based on their achievements for their names to go up on the wall. Jordan Gabor will be going up as making every single honor available to him, as making all-state, all-Northwest, and state solo contests. Coral Beck will also be heading up on the wall. Coral was accepted to the All-State group her senior year, which was really exciting for her. Her name will be going up. And Caleb Brown as well in his very last opportunity, which was the solo festival, was invited to the state solo contest as well. So Caleb's name will be going up too. So congratulations to those 3 people. As far as the student voted on awards, starting with the Outstanding Woodwind, goes to a gentleman who, from the very first day he walked in the building, everybody knew was a truly gifted musician, someone that has worked hard and accomplished so many things throughout his 4 years at Barlow. So join me in congratulating, as voted on by the students, the Outstanding Woodwind member in Symphonic Band, Jordan Gabor. Congratulations, Jordan. This year's Outstanding Brass Award goes to a gentleman that, again, from the very first day he walked into Barlow, we all kind of looked at and were like, yeah, there's something special right there. This person took their gift and put a lot of work and time into it. A leader in his section, both in his playing and in his attitude. A very deserving Outstanding Brass Award in Symphonic Band to Caleb Brown. Congratulations, Caleb. The Outstanding Percussion Award was a close one this year. We have lots of fantastic percussionists. Percussionists by their nature work well as a group. They all play multiple instruments and work really hard together collaboratively. This year's Outstanding Percussionist goes to somebody that has worked very hard and has received some recognition this year at state level as well. Very deserving. Congratulations to this year's Outstanding Percussion member of Symphonic Band, Kylisha Carlos. Congratulations, Kai. The Most Improved Award actually goes to 2 sophomores this year who spent their first year in Symphonic Band this year and were recognized for outstanding improvement. Has receiving the same amount of votes. We'll be awarding 2 of them. The first one goes to a young lady who can sometimes be soft-spoken, but really has shown tremendous growth on her instrument this year. Has put in a lot of work through private lessons, through solos that she's performed. Want to really wish a great congratulations to the first of 2 Most Improved Awards this year in Symphonic Band, to J.C. Felzine. The definition of improvement, I think, is starting at one level and, achieving a much higher level. So the second winner, I think, is very deserving because at the beginning of the year, this person didn't even play that instrument. And by the end of the year was part of an ensemble that was going to be performing at the state level. So want to congratulate a very deserving Most Improved Award to Yamato Updegrove. Congratulations, Yamato. Most inspirational, again, goes to somebody that day in, day out has a positive attitude. And the person that wins this award, I think literally every single day had a positive attitude, greeting everybody at the door with a smile as they came in. A very deserving person winning this year's Most Inspirational in Symphonic Band. Congratulations, Charlie Bailey. The last award that we hand out in Symphonic Band is Outstanding Senior. It goes to a senior in our program that throughout their 4 years has modeled what a fantastic musician and what a fantastic Barlow band member is. This young man has spent 4 years dedicating himself to his instrument and the Barlow band program, serving in so many ways and truly deserving. This year's Outstanding Senior goes to Caleb Brown. Congratulations to our award winners, and congratulations on a really fantastic year, Symphonic Band. Each year we have a student leadership group that we call Band Council. They're a group of students that volunteer and are elected to serve, uh, to both organize events and also serve as leaders in our ensembles. The group meets, have meetings once a week, and we spend a lot of time not only planning events, but also teaching leadership as well. Having student leaders in the ensembles not only create events that are really fun for students to participate in, but also do a lot to sort of control the environment of the classroom, keeping the classroom a positive place to be, and keeping students encouraged as well. The opportunity to teach leadership to students is something that I'm very passionate about, and to be able to see these students go out in their ensembles, in their community, and be great leaders is such a wonderful thing to be a part of. So I just wanted to take a second and congratulate and send thanks to our band council members this year for participating in lots of events and organizing those events like Band Thanksgiving to Secret Santa. They a lot of times spent time after class and picking up and cleaning up. When we took buses places, they were always the last ones off the bus, making sure buses are completely clean and clear before we went. So a lot of behind the scenes work as well. This year's council was a lot of fun to work with, and I do want to send a shout out and congrats to those members. Kenna Quirk, Caleb Brown, Alyssa Elwell, Charlie Bailey, Robbie Johnson, Emma Harms, Maddie Brown, Emily Poon, Abigail Phillips, and Aiden Hart. Congratulations, guys, on a fantastic year. Thank you so much for your service and for your work. It was a better year having you there. Thank you.
Alright, this section of the awards is a little bit different. It's one that Band Council runs to highlight some of the funnier moments that happen between our band members throughout the years. So, this is Band Council presenting the Band Council Awards.
Hey, it's Aiden Hart, presenting the section you would most likely to want to walk down a dark alley with. And it goes to the tuba section in freshman band, because we are all huge people, so good job.
Alright, for the awards for concert band, first up is Best Solo for Nostalgia. That definitely goes to Maureen Miller. Whenever Maureen plays that solo, it's so amazing. You could get lost in it no matter what. I felt like she deserves this since she did a really great job for the solo. For most vocal opinions on a piece, that definitely goes to Savannah Kelly, because no matter what, she would always have opinions on a piece. And it's pretty funny just watching the percussion section just bicker about on what part they should get and which part they shouldn't have. It's pretty funny.
Hi guys, Robbie Johnson here. Today I'm going to be presenting the Most Likely to Take Over the World Award, and that is going to Ayla Beck. She's a clarinet player in our symphonic band, and she gave an especially devious present during Secret Santa, so she definitely deserves this award. Congratulations, Ayla, and you're awesome.
Throughout the year, it's certainly possible that some students may acquire some injuries through playing sports. Yet, instead of letting it hinder him, Yamato Updegrove ended up switching to the percussion section from the saxophone section in order to help out our band in One True Life by playing triangle. And for that, our honorary percussionist award goes to Yamato Updegrove.
Hi there everyone, I'm Emma, and this next Band Council Award is the most likely to tell us what chord we played when someone played a wrong note. The person this is going to knows so much about music theory and will tell you just about any random fact during class. And this person is Tristan Wright. Congratulations, Tristan.
Although the instrumental side of music is certainly what band class focuses on, that doesn't stop some people from demonstrating their superior singing skills to the band as the year progresses. And for that, Parker Williams will receive the award of Choir's Best Double Agent.
Hi, Sam Barlow Band family. My name is Marie O'Hara, and I am your Band-Aid president. What are the Band-Aids? A group of parents that work behind the scenes to make the band events run smoothly. We support the kids by delivering food, to their mini events. We chaperone parades and field trips and competitions, and it's really great to see, to get to sit back and watch the kids and to be able to help. So I would encourage you to get involved if that's something that interests you. We meet once a month to discuss upcoming events, and then there's a lot of opportunities along the way to jump in and help out. Special thank you to Jessica Estrada. She is our volunteer coordinator. Also reach out to her if you're interested in helping next year. Scott Collins, thank you for running our financials. Michelle Carter, you have been a huge help this year, and the Gabor family. So I'm not going to list all the many things that the parents did behind the scenes, but we're thankful for you and the way that you support the kids and this music program. Many other of you, I would like to also thank those of you who helped deliver food, who helped chaperone field trips, and just support these amazing kids. So congratulations, seniors and students, and all your many accomplishments. I've got no doubt that your future looks bright. So congratulations. I wish we were in person. I miss you all. Best wishes for the future, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you. Special thank you to Paul Nicholas for doing all that you do to support these kids and help them be the great musicians that they are.
A little over a year ago, I was asked by Pat Vanda High, the director of bands at Portland State University, if I'd consider having a student teacher that was one of his students this school year. Having a student teacher is sometimes an amazing thing, and is sometimes a little bit of work as we, mold the future music educators. I was certainly honored by being asked, and Mr. Vanda High spoke very highly of a gentleman by the name of Colin Stegner. I got to meet Colin and talk to him a little bit before he signed on and became a student teacher with me this year. I have had about 4 or 5 student teachers over my career, and I think it's safe to say without a doubt, Colin has been one of the most amazing young teachers I've gotten to work with. The respect that he has not only for students, but for the profession and the art of teaching. You can tell the students mean a lot to him. He takes a lot of pride in the way they perform, the way they work together, and just the art of teaching, like I said. We had so many conversations over the year about how to do things. He's an incredibly perceptive person as well, in sort of reading the classroom as they went. And I think one of my favorite things actually is when things didn't go too well, and Colin after rehearsal was like, wow, that didn't feel too good. I really want to improve. It was just a tremendous thing, instead of just kind of saying, oh shoot, all right, well, I guess I'll show up tomorrow. Mr. Stegner is an amazing musician, an amazing educator, cares about our students tremendously. And something I had never seen before with any of our guests or our student teachers is how much our students enjoyed having him. Whether it be freshman band, whether it be assisting in stage band and jazz band, he played a lot with jazz band as well. His time with concert band was tremendous, that they did not skip a beat after he took over in his leadership and everything he did there. And in symphonic band, the work he did with them, students were so thrilled to have him, applauded after rehearsal sometimes, both in rehearsal and in pep band, which they never do for me actually, but just shows Mr. Stegner's openness, his warmth, and his caring for students. I think we all have been very lucky to be able to spend a year with Mr. Stegner. I know I've certainly been inspired by his work and continue to look forward to seeing his career grow, as I know it will. So congratulations, Mr. Stegner, on a fantastic year. We're so thrilled to have you and best of luck in your really bright career coming up.
Hello, Barlow Band family. I miss you guys like crazy. I'm thinking about you guys all the time and what you're going through right now. And, I'm so proud that we're still finishing out the year in the best way we can and still learning and still doing great work like we have been doing all year. But that's not the reason why I made this video. I made this video to thank you for this entire year. Words cannot express how thankful I am for all the experiences, the memories, the learning, I have achieved and you guys have achieved over this whole entire year. Each and every day I stood in front of you guys, I learned something. You guys were my best teachers of the year. Mr. Nicholas did everything he could, but he can only teach me so much. But you guys were the teachers, and I can't thank you enough for that. You made me laugh, you made me smile. Sometimes you made me angry, but that's okay. I just miss you guys so much, and I can't believe this is almost the end, and next year I'll be teaching a whole nother group of kids and hoping to inspire them and be inspired by them as well. It's a harsh reality to realize, but I can't thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to grow at Barlow. And it's just been an amazing experience, and I'll hold on to it for the rest of my life. I also want to thank Mr. Nicholas. He's just been an amazing mentor for me throughout this whole year. He's seen me at my lowest lows and highest highs. But I can't thank him enough for sticking with me and making sure I have a future ahead of me, and teaching me everything he knows. That's something that not every teacher is willing to give up, and I appreciate that more than anything. But this band program is a family, and I felt a part of this family throughout the entire year. From the first day, I was so scared. I was so scared to walk in front of you guys on that podium and and teach, but you guys welcomed me with open arms and suffered through my terrible jokes and Bob Ross references. But these are memories I'll never forget, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I thank you so much for all of the things you've done for me. I wish you well in the future, all your successes, and for next year, in all that you do. I know you guys are going to do great next year in band, but I hope things change for the better next year. But I'll always be thinking of you guys, no matter what. So thank you. You take care.
Hey Mr. Stegner, it's Julia. I'm so happy that you've been our student teacher this past year. It's been so much fun. You've been a part of so many fun things. You get to experience so many things here at Barlow with us. We've loved having you. Good luck on the rest of your career. You'll be amazing. Good luck. And just know you'll always have a home at Barlow.
Mr. Stagno, I hope you had a good year with us. Barlow Bruins is very lucky to have you, and I wish you that you do not need to go. I hope you sub for us this coming year. And I hope your music teacher and stuff continues to go on. So yeah, bye.
Mr. Stegner, thank you for all of the support and advice you've given me and my peers and all the contributions you've made to our groups. I appreciate you. So thank you, good luck, and I wish you nothing but the very best.
Thank you, Mr. Stegner, for always being there to help us out.
Thank you, Mr. Stegner. We'll miss you.
Hi, Mr. Stegner. Thank you for making this year so much fun, and I really appreciate having you around. Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you've done this year, Steiner. It's been amazing. From when we first met to, well, now. I can't believe I get to have someone as great as you as my friend. It's going to be sad knowing that you're going to be gone, but hey, who knows? The future might be bright for you, and one day I hope our paths will be crossed. Well, this is a goodbye from Emily.
Thank you for helping and teaching us, and even just the little things like greeting me by name every morning. It may seem little, but it was one of the things I very rarely got in general, and it made me feel that much more important and valued, so thank you.
Hey, Mr. Stegner. I just wanted to tell you thanks for all the fun times this year, and I hope to see you at the future football games.
You said good morning to me every morning, even when I really didn't want you to say good morning. In retrospect, that's very kind. Thank you.
Stegosaurus, merci beaucoup for an awesome year with you. Merci beaucoup. Oh, he just vomited.
Thank you, Mr. Stegner, for helping make this year amazing. You've taught us all so much, and it wouldn't have been the same without you.
Thank you, Mr. Stegner.
Thank you, Stegner, for being a part of our band this year. You've done an amazing job being a conductor, and I'm super sad that your year was cut short and you didn't get to do your jazz band class lesson thing, and I was super excited about that, but thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Stegner, for being here for us and that you're able to help teach us and that we'll be able to learn while you're learning. It was a great time having you here, and thank you for everything.
Hey, Mr. Stegner, just want to join in saying congratulations on an amazing year. It has been an absolute privilege to work alongside you. I look forward to following you in what will undoubtedly be a very successful career in music education. Congrats, don't be a stranger. Remember, once a Bruin, always a Bruin.
Hey Stegner, you're probably one of the coolest people that I'll ever get to meet, so thank you for that, and thank you for everything that you do. And good luck for the future.
I just wanted to thank Mr. Stegner for being such a wonderful student teacher, and I just think even though I might have maybe asked if we could just take a nap instead because it's the first period and everyone's tired, it was he made band so much more fun, and he's a Stegosaurus, and I love dinosaurs, so.
I wanted to give a quick thank you to Mr. Stegner for everything he has done for us this year. We didn't get to finish the year off, but thank you for everything you did for us. You truly made band a whole lot better of an experience. Thank you for everything you've done.
I've had a few student teachers over the years, and most of them fall into the category of being good but not great. However, Stegner, you are one of the greatest that I've had, and you have helped to make my junior year in band one of the most memorable I've had. Thank you so much, and I wish you luck.
Hey, Colin, I wanted to say thanks for your service to San Barlow High School as a student teacher. You've been an awesome addition to our staff and stellar with the students that you've been working with. Hey, I wish you the best of luck in your future, and I know you're going to be an outstanding director when you land that position in another school. Hey, remember, our doors are always open to you, and once a Bruin, always a Bruin. Best of luck.
Hey, Mr. Stegner, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for us this year, for concert band and all the bands, of course. I just want to let you know that we really appreciate your help for everything, and I want to wish you the best of luck, and I hope you come and visit us soon next year. Once again, thank you, and have a great summer. Bye.
Hey, Mr. Stegner, I just want to say thank you. I'm really grateful for all the stuff you've done for our class, and you're honestly the best student teacher that I've ever had. Had a few student teachers, but you've taught us a lot, and you've made this school year so much more fun, so thank you.
If we were to add up the number of minutes that a graduating senior has spent representing the Barlow bands, both in rehearsal and performance, in travel, in football games, the number of minutes would be astonishing. And for our seniors to dedicate so much of their high school experience to us in the band program means a lot. Whenever a student is performing or rehearsing, they are representing San Barlow High School, and we make a really important point of bringing that up as much as we can The amount of time that these students have spent in the classroom or on stage certainly is for themselves, and they're enjoying what they're doing. But the fact that they are representing San Barlow High School means a lot. So I want to take just a couple minutes and spend some time in recognizing our graduating seniors, citing some of their accomplishments, and giving a sincere thanks for the amount of time that they have spent representing our school and our program. Brandon Everett Reichel is a truly outstanding senior graduating from the band program this year. A clarinetist who I have so enjoyed getting to know over the last 4 years. One of the things I remember most about Brandon is being able to sit by him during football. When Mr. Stegner was working with the band this year, I got to kind of move around the section, and I love being able to sit by Brandon and chat and talk for a little bit and getting to know him. Brandon loves playing in those games and playing in big groups, so it was really fun. The other thing I love about Brandon too is whenever the 6 weeks were turning around and the students needed a project card, he would always come up to me after class and say, "Mr. Nicholas, when can I come by and do some work after school in the band room or organize music or whatever you need for that project credit?" Super dependable in coming by and getting a lot of work done. I got so much work done thanks to Brandon. I'm going to miss you for that. Brandon, congratulations on a great 4 years and good luck to you in the future.
I just wanted to give a senior shout out to Brandon, who is such a wonderful asset to the concert band, and he's always just super dependable, and he's just nice to have in band class, and I think it's fun.
Flautist Emily Miller is also a great kid that I'm going to miss so much next year. Emily, to many, I think can seem like maybe a little bit negative, but once you get to know her, you know she has the most wonderful, snarky sense of humor. And I would love listening to Emily gripe at me at the beginning of class all the time. And we'd smile and laugh and stuff. She always kept me honest with 3-question Thursdays in concert band as well. Emily, a great flute player, and someone that I even just talking about her brings a smile to my face. So, Emily, thank you for being in band for 4 years. It's been wonderful having you.
Hey Emily, I just wanted to wish you best of luck for your new future. I'm sorry that your year got cut short and I feel really bad, but hopefully the future will have something in store for you.
Jessica Talent is a graduating senior, having spent 4 years playing clarinet in the Barlow Band program, and really one of the most absolute sweetest people I know. Every single day that she's there, she comes with a positive attitude, a very important part of our clarinet section, especially this year as we were kind of stepping up difficulty as well. Always willing to help, always willing to do so with a smile on her face. Jessica, you're a fantastic young lady. I have no doubt of your success moving forward, and I want to thank you so much for being part of our band program the last 4 years.
I wanted to give Jessica Talent a senior shout out because she's just such a wonderful person to have in band, and she's such an amazing clarinetist, and yeah, it's just fun.
Titus Trehorn is another graduating senior this year who is a fantastic guitarist that has played in stage band and jazz band. Titus, also a very gifted athlete, went to the state wrestling meet several years and has done really well too. One of the things I love most about Titus is just his passion for music. He loves hanging around the band room, loves playing his instrument. There's been actually a number of times where he has come by during class and kind of started playing, and I had to say, like, "Hey, Titus, we're kind of working up here," because he just loves playing his instrument all the time. A wonderful contributor, both in his playing. He's a very helpful TA for me as well. And I'm also probably never forget that car that he drove too, which is a lot of fun. Titus, thank you so much. It has been really fun getting to know you over these last couple of years, and thanks for your great contributions to the Barlow Band program.
Hey, this is Caleb Brown with a senior shout out for Titus Trehorn. Titus, I absolutely loved working with you over our TA periods and even playing Smash Brothers in the back of the auditorium when there wasn't much work to be done. But I really enjoyed being able to TA with you. I really loved playing in jazz band with you, and you quietly became one of my favorite people to talk to. So really excited to see where your future takes you, and thank you so much, Titus.
Charlie Bailey is a senior who I have so enjoyed watching grow through his 4 years. I remember his freshman and through his sophomore year was pretty quiet, didn't say a whole lot in class. And I remember one day kind of hearing sort of an under-the-breath comment or crack he made that was really funny. And I was like, wait a minute, was that Charlie? And everybody was like, yeah, he says that stuff all the time. Which was really hysterical. Throughout Charlie's 4 years, he has grown as a player and grown as an influence on our program and grown as a leader as well. He has always been a great player, but to see his leadership grow throughout his 4 years at Barlow has been really great. He joined jazz band his senior year, and again, anybody that volunteers to get up that early needs to be commended. But Charlie also joined band council this year, and we spend, like I said before, a lot of time talking about ways that we can make others welcome and set the tone of our ensemble. And I think Charlie took that to heart. Pretty much every single day, Charlie was one of the first ones to the band room and would hold the door open for every student as they came in and welcomed them every day, which set the most wonderful sort of family vibe to the class. And for him to do that, I think was really pretty special. Charlie will be attending Biola College next year in Southern California. I'm pretty jealous about that. And is going to do wonderful things. Charlie, thank you so much for your playing, your leadership, and your spirit for the last 4 years.
So, Charlie, honestly, you make band so much more fun. You're always at the door greeting people and welcoming everyone in. And you like the Beatles, which is pretty cool because the Beatles are the best. And I agree with that. And you can play piano. And you can play Beatles songs on the piano. So that's pretty awesome. And you're pretty awesome. And I hope you have a great time in college or wherever you're going.
Coral Beck is a young lady that I am going to really miss next year. Coral has spent 4 years with us on bass clarinet and has grown incredibly as a player and as an individual through those 4 years. Coral was pretty quiet her first couple years at Barlow. I could always tell she had music passion there. Her junior year, I remember listening to her playing tests and going, holy cow, this is really good. And I remember telling her at the end of junior year that you are auditioning for All-State next year and you're going to make the All-State group. Coral took it upon herself in the fall to kind of seek me out and say, hey, can we work a couple times on my All-State auditions? We spent a large amount of time doing that together, putting together a really wonderful recording. And as you heard before, Coral was accepted to All-State this past year, which was a fantastic achievement. So Coral, it has been fantastic knowing you and seeing you grow in incredible ways. So congratulations and good luck to you.
I want to give a shout out to Coral Beck because even if you don't know her, you'll quickly find out that she's one of the nicest people ever and she loves to brighten up people's days. Congratulations on all of your hard work leading up to your graduation. You're amazing and I wish you luck in life.
Hey Coral, I wanted to say that it was really lovely getting to know you this year at All-State. And I just wanted to say that you're an incredible bass clarinet player and an even better person. So I wish you good luck in the future, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
From his first few days in the band room, I could tell that Caleb Brown was really going to make an impact on the Barlow band program. Caleb moved into symphonic band very fast. I think his second semester freshman year he was spending in symphonic band. A fine player, but also wanted him to experience what that symphonic band feel was like, knowing that he was going to be an important leader in our program, and he lived up to that every single way and then some. He served many years on band council, being a positive influence in his section and his community in the band. His dedication and time spent working both on events and again just working on the community in his section and in his band has been fantastic. Throughout this year and last year, Caleb also performed with the Mount Hood Community College Jazz Ensemble in helping them and getting experience from them too, which shows his real dedication. Caleb is going to be continuing his studies at Mount Hood next year, playing a part in a really good jazz ensemble and concert program there. Caleb, buddy, can't thank you enough for all the work you've done over the last 4 years. We're really going to miss you.
I respect Caleb so much. He's such a dedicated player. He always practicing his music. He always shows up to band early. He's always ready to go when Mr. Nicholas is ready to conduct. He's always ready to just go straight into something, just perfectly prepared.
Hey Caleb, I just wanted to say that we're really going to miss you and your witty banter next year, but I'm glad to say that I'll be able to see you around Mount Hood campus. So I just wanted to say good luck and I wish you the best.
Caleb, I hope you're doing well, and I am hoping that you do such a good job in college. You're such a good, talented musician, and I hope that after Barlow, you go and do something that you really want to do. So yeah, bye.
Okay, so Caleb, you are honestly amazing. You're like my best friend, and without band, I would have never met you. And you've made band such a fun and amazing experience. You're always positive, but you also keep people on track, so we have fun with the music too. And you're honestly amazing, and I'm gonna miss you so much in band.
Madison Collins is a truly, truly outstanding young lady who I have been honored to spend the last 4 years with. Madison is a fantastic clarinet player, has been in symphonic band many years, helping lead that section. But Madison is also a brilliant, brilliant student outside the band room and a wonderful athlete as well. Madison achieved 4.0 GPA, one of many seniors that have done that, but realizes the importance that music has in her life, and that is incredibly apparent. As busy as she is in athletics and in the classroom, Madison is always doing extra things, helping out, auditioning for honor ensembles. She and Alexis both voluntarily chose a clarinet duet that they wanted to play together, not because they were required to, but because they wanted to. Madison also performs with her church as well, and her dad, who's a wonderful pianist. So I'm going to miss you, Madison, in so many ways next year, not just in your playing, but even more so in your positive spirit and the energy that you brought to the band program over the last 4 years. Thank you so much. We're going to miss you.
Here's a shout out to Madison Collins. I think she's super awesome and a great addition to our band, and she always has a smile in rehearsal, and she's an awesome player, and she's totally awesome. So
Alexis Dow is a fantastic young lady that I'm going to miss so much next year. Alexis is so much fun to have in class. Anytime a student has that combination of both being really fun and bringing a fantastic attitude to class, combined with a great work ethic, makes them just a prize to have. And Alexis, you are certainly one of those. I remember all the times that we had playing tests, playing finals, different things coming up, and Alexis would come up to me after class and say, "Hey, can we schedule a time just to kind of work? It's really important to me that I get this part, that I'm doing this right. Can you work with me on this?" And that initiative that Alexis shows to be wanting to be better is something that is going to serve you, Alexis, so well throughout your entire life. Just an infectious, positive attitude. That smile you have is just, it makes me smile. Alexis, your contributions have meant a lot to our band program the last 4 years and to me as well. So congratulations, and thanks so much for a great 4 years.
this is a shout out for Alexis Dow. I think that She is a pretty quiet member of our band, but she's actually a super important part of our band because she is an amazing player.
I want to give a senior shout out to Alexis Dow, because even though we may not be in the same band class, she's still just such a wonderful person to be around, and she's so nice and funny, and I just wanted to say have a nice year.
Jordan Duterte is a senior that, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss so much. I have so enjoyed getting to know Jordan over the last 4 years. A flautist in symphonic band, part of a wonderful flute section that we have there too. Jordan is a very gifted athlete as well, a gymnast for many years who now coaches boys gymnastics. And it just makes me smile when I picture Jordan whipping those guys into shape. Jordan is a tenacious learner, works incredibly hard at lots of things, and flute has certainly been one of them. Jordan has taken lessons on top of her very busy schedule for her passion for her instrument and her desire to succeed. Jordan performed a wonderful solo at this year's District Solo Festival. I really enjoyed hearing her work on that and work with her accompanist as well. And what I think I'm going to miss most about Jordan is just sort of that snarky sense of humor that you have that I just love. And being able to interact and kind of jab at each other over the years has been so much fun. Jordan, you brought so much joy to myself and to our department over the last 4 years. Congratulations. Thank you so much, and good luck to you in the future.
Hey Jordan, it's Julia. Congratulations on being in the class of 2020. I love getting to know you through symphonic band this year. You have such a sweet and fun personality. Good luck at college. You'll be great.
So Jordan Duterte, you are honestly amazing. I think I've sat next to you in every single band except freshman, and you're fun to sit next to. You're super cheerful, and you make band like so much more fun, like so much more exciting. So thank you, and I'm gonna miss you.
One of our senior flute players, Jordan, is someone who always works so hard and is always there to include everyone in whatever is happening, and I hope that her college experience will go more smoothly than the end of high school did.
I want to thank Jordan Duterte for helping me even though we weren't in the same band, and I wanted to wish her a good luck on whatever path her life takes her.
I wanted to say a few words about Jordan Duterte. She's so fun to be around, just very, very fun. And I have one particular memory from being in concert band, and I didn't know Jordan that well, but we were all answering this question of, like, if you could have any food in the world right now, what would you have? And she said taco salad, and I thought that was really funny, and I remembered that. But anyway, congratulations, Jordan, on graduating. Love you, and I'll miss you so much next year, because you always made every day really fun. Anyway.
I remember 5 years ago bringing our jazz band to Gordon Russell Middle School and performing for the 8th graders there. And I remember a little skinny blonde-haired kid came up and started talking to me, and everybody was kind of pointing at him going, yeah, he's really good, he's really good. And that kid was Jordan Gabor. Jordan is a senior that came into Barlow as a freshman as a really, really fantastic player. A very dedicated oboe player and one of the best oboe players in the state and the Northwest. And then a very passionate jazz saxophone player as well. Jordan has a tremendous amount of talent in his playing, but also combined with that is a wonderful work ethic as well. When Jordan focuses on something, it's really incredible to hear the result of that. It's been incredible as well, Jordan, seeing you grow throughout your 4 years. Not always an easy path, but what you came out was just a wonderful young man, an incredibly gifted musician, someone that has a big impact on others, whether you realize it or not. Jordan will be performing at Mount Hood Community College with their ensembles next year. They are very lucky to have you, Jordan. It's been wonderful walking the last 4 years with you. Best of luck in the future. Take care.
One senior that has taught me so much this year is Jordan. He is an amazing oboe player and he is so talented, and I wish him the best of luck for the future.
Hey Jordan, you're amazing and wonderful and all the other adjectives that I couldn't possibly think of right now. So I just wanted to say thank you and hopefully we'll get to see you next year.
Keeping with my trend of talking about seniors that are named Jordan, I wanted to say thank you to Jordan Gabor for always telling me jokes in class when we definitely weren't supposed to be talking, so sorry Mr. Nicholas, but always made me laugh during class, and I'm gonna miss sitting next to him. That's how it's supposed to be said. That's so sad.
Jordan Gabor, you are an incredible musician and a really great friend. It's been quite the adventure with you, and I'm glad that I got to meet you and play with you as well. Thank you, Jordan, and good luck.
Amy Clute is a senior that is just a ray of sunshine. Through her 4 years, Amy has been an important flute player in our program, who has joined us in symphonic band this year and contributed to a wonderful, wonderful section of flutes that we have this year. Amy also took part in the Center for Advanced Learning for the past 2 years, which means it was pretty tough on her schedule-wise getting back and forth between the two places. But her dedication to band and symphonic band is one of those driving things that made her do that. And Amy, that means a lot. That shows us how important music is to you, how important the Barlow Band family is to you, and has brought so much to us as a group. I love getting to know you over the last 4 years. We're really going to miss you next year and want to wish you the best of luck. Thanks, Amy.
Hey Amy, it's Julia. Congratulations on being the class of 2020. I've loved getting to sit next to you in band and just chatting with you. You're such a sweet and caring person, and I hope college treats you well. Good luck.
Amy, you're a great musician. You're such a sweet, such a caring, such a talented person. Thank you for always being a friend, and thank you for being good to me as well. Good luck, and I can't wait to see what your future holds.
Emery Miller is, man, I'm going to miss all these seniors. I'm really going to miss Emily. Emery is a euphonium player who brought a lot to our band program over the last 4 years. She's not only a great player, but a tremendous athlete as well. I always loved watching Emery participate in athletics and watch her participate there. One of the memories I'm going to have for the rest of my life is wearing the Superfan helmet during Rudolph, which is something I believe, Emery, you had something to do with. Thing's really top heavy, by the way. Emery, her junior year, needed to leave band for a little while for lots of different reasons. And Emery's one of the few people that did come back to band after leaving band. Halfway through her senior year, Emery said, you know, if you'll have me, I'd really love to come back, which showed me the thoughtfulness that Emery had and what being a part of the Barlow Band program meant to her. In a time that a senior can certainly say, no, I'm just going to take a bunch of free periods and not worry about it, Emery signed on the symphonic band to a busy spring schedule, and absolutely loved having you back, Emery. It means a lot that you came back. And you have meant a lot to us and your performance and your contributions over the last 4 years. So thanks so much and good luck to you next year.
Emery Miller is one of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. She's extremely talented through sports, academics, and especially through music. She's kind and considerate to every single person around her and is a huge leader in all aspects of her life. I'm so excited to see what her future looks like. And Emery, I love you and you're amazing.
Skylar Peckham is another gifted senior graduating this year, an important member of our flute section, very good flute section. Skylar, through her 4 years, has brought an endless amount of positive energy to our band program. I can't think of a single time over 4 years that Skylar complained about a single thing. Just always grateful to have what she has, and we are grateful to have what she has as well. Skylar's been involved in theater as well over her career at Barlow, and that's why I tapped her this year in a piece that we were playing in symphonic band to memorize and recite a poem that went along with one of the pieces that we did. An extremely meaningful poem. Skylar memorized it, went up to the microphone when it was time to perform it. Sometimes that microphone wasn't turned on by the sound person, but contributed wonderfully to one of our most meaningful pieces that we did this year. So Skylar, thank you for your tremendous attitude, for reciting that poem for us this year, and just being a positive influence on everybody you touched in the band program. Thanks, Skylar.
Skylar H. Peckham, I hope you are doing so well, and I hope you are doing I hope you do good at Portland State University, and I hope good luck. It's a time to do a new journey, and I hope you do music. Bye.
Hey Skylar, it's Julia. Congratulations on being in the class of 2020. I've loved being next to you this year and getting to know you all through symphonic band. Good luck in college, and you'll do amazing.
YLSC Sam is another graduate this year, and I got your name right, finally, after 4 years. YLSC is a percussionist who spent her 4 years wowing us in the percussion section. An amazingly gifted percussionist who I really believe is more talented and gifted than even you realize, YLSC. Her positive spirit and her energy that she infused to a section that works so collaboratively together has really meant a lot to the bonds that you share, both in your section, Leslie, and that we share as a group as well. Leslie is also a very gifted piano player. A lot of times I'd be coming back from the office or something and I'd hear this wonderful piano coming from the band room, and I'd walk in and it would be Leslie playing. Leslie did some piano playing for us this year in symphonic band as well. Being a gifted piano player, mallet player, Leslie is also a gifted tennis player as well, participating on our tennis team this year. What I'm going to remember most about you, Leslie, is just that wonderful smile and that wonderful spirit. It is always a joy having you in the group. Leslie was one of the leaders on our percussion ensemble piece that qualified for state as well. So in so many ways, Leslie, you've brought just wonderful things over the last 4 years to our program. Thanks so much, and good luck to you.
YLSC, I am incredibly grateful that I got to meet you. Thank you for always making me feel welcome and for being a really good friend. You've impacted me in many good ways, and I can't seem to get over the fact of how strong and how talented you are. Thank you so much, Leslie, and I'm really going to miss you.
Janessa Teachout is graduating this year, and man, are we going to be sad to see her go. Yet another graduating member from our outstanding flute section. Janessa has spent her 4 years just loving what she does, leading her sections, and being such a wonderful team player in her dedication to her group. Janessa is also a very gifted equestrian. In her junior year, I remember in the fall, came up with her spring schedule and said, Mr. Nicholas, just about every single event we have with symphonic band in the spring conflicts with what we have in equestrian. Almost as if somebody looked at our schedules and said, okay, let's combine them all together. She was very apologetic about that, and it would have been so easy for Janessa just to say, you know what, I'm not going to do band because I have all this other stuff that conflicts. But Janessa did absolutely everything she could to be as involved as she could. Had a clear schedule this spring as well. And that dedication, Janessa, that you have to your instrument, to your family in the band program, and to us as a whole, has really been wonderful. You're an amazing young lady who's going to light the world on fire. Thank you so much for choosing us and being the influence that you've been over the last 4 years.
Hey Janessa, it's Julia. Congratulations on being in the class of 2020. I've loved getting to know you through symphonic band this year. You have such a fun personality. Good luck at college. You'll be amazing.
One of our seniors, Janessa, is someone who always works so hard and is there trying to help out whenever she can. She makes events like the band retreat and the George Fox Festival so much more fun, and I know that there are great things in her future.
Okay, Janessa, you are an amazing flute player and I respect you tons. And you really care about what you're playing and that's awesome. And honestly, I thought your name was Vanessa for a while, not gonna lie, but I know it's Janessa now. And honestly, you're super fun to sit next to and you're like one of my favorite people. I'm gonna miss you in band.
Before we end tonight, I'd like to send just a few thank yous before we're done. First of all, Emma, Maddie, Aiden, Robbie, and Emily, members of our band council that have put together this presentation on YouTube tonight. Certainly more technically advanced than anything I'd be able to do. So thank you so much for putting together this great event for us. I'd like to thank the tireless work of our band parents, specifically our Band Aid group of Marie O'Hara, Jessica Estrada, Scott Collins, the Gabors, and Michelle Carter for attending all of those meetings and maintaining a forward vision of what is best for kids and what we can do to support kids. I sincerely want to thank our principal, Bruce Schmidt, who this year won the Oregon Music Educators Administrator of the Year. Congratulations and thank you for your endless support of what we do for our students and our musicians at Barlow. I want to thank, as always, Mr. Chuck Bolton for his endless support of our students and volunteering to support our kids in any way that they need. And finally, I want to thank all of the parents, all of the chaperones, all the volunteers, from those that chaperone dances to those that brought pizza for kids. Whatever small contribution you can make means a lot. It is impossible to run the sort of program that we do without the help of all of our parents and the support of all of our parents. So I want to sincerely thank you for that and encourage everybody to take part again next year. The 2019-2020 school year has been one that we will never forget. There have surely been some disappointments and things that we missed about the year, but there is so much to be proud of throughout the year. Throughout the entire year, all of our students have exhibited just such wonderful work ethic, such wonderful positive attitudes. I have always said and always will be that I am the luckiest teacher at Sam Barlow High School because I get to work with the greatest kids. So congratulations on an amazing year, however short it may have been. Congratulations on a fantastic year, and I cannot wait till next year when we open up again in some capacity, whatever that may be. Get to enjoy our new band room, our new facilities, and continue on with the legacy that is excellence in music at Sam Barlow High School. I thank you all so much for being here this evening and for all that you do to support our kids. Have a great night.